Here comes Kevin Rooney into the ring here at Bally's Park Place Hotel. He comes from the Cus D'Amato training camp. D'Amato, of course, well known as the mentor of heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson, light heavyweight champion Jose Torres. And Rooney, a college graduate, has picked up a coterie of celebrity followers who are boxing fans, and one of them is here today, Dustin Hoffman, the actor, along with the writer Pete Hamill, another gentleman who's followed Rooney's career, born in the Bronx, raised in Staten Island, and now lives up in Catskill, New York, where he can stay close to Cus D'Amato and his trainer Teddy Atlas, a D'Amato disciple. Here comes the WBC lightweight champion, Alexis Arguello, born in Managua, Nicaragua, now living in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. And of course, this is the first fight for him at 140 pounds, as he hopes to be fighting Aaron Pryor for a WBA junior welterweight title. If he can win that, he will be the first man in boxing history to win titles in 4 different weight divisions. He is one of the most popular boxers in the world today, and the crowd is just now recognizing him as he comes into the ballroom here at Bally's. His wife Lorena and his 2 sons are here as well. Kevin Rooney, and getting the champion, of course, his usual very big reception. We will be back with round 1 of this 10-round junior welterweight bout in just a moment.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Bally's Park Place Casino Hotel here in Atlantic City, New Jersey for this afternoon. Big scheduled 10-round junior welterweight bout, which is being promoted by Top Rank Incorporated in association with Bally's Park Place Casino Hotel. This is approved and sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Commission. A former heavyweight champion of the world, the Honorable Jersey Joe Walcott Commissioner. Mr. Nick Balistreri and Mr. Bob Lee, Deputy Commissioners. The physicians in attendance at ringside this afternoon, Chief Physician Dr. Frank B. Douglas, along with Dr. Sally P. Rogers and Dr. Paul E. Williams. The judges, Harold Simon and Charles Spina. The timekeeper today, Roy Johnson, down for knockdown sessions, alternate referee Joe Cortez.
We are ready to go with this 10-pound junior welterweight bout. Let's go up to the ring announcer, Ed Darian.
Welcome to Top Rank Incorporated in association with Bally's Park Place Casino as they present the scheduled 10-round junior welterweight non-title bout. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round junior welterweight bout, referee Larry Hazard. And now, boxing fans, introducing the principals. First, in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the green trim, he is weighing in at an even 140 pounds. This young man has a record of 19 wins, 1 loss with 7 knockouts. He is a native of Staten Island, New York, and now residing in Catskill, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Kevin Rooney. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the all-blue trunks. He is weighing in at 140 1/4 pounds. This gentleman has a record of 75 wins, 4 losses, with 61 knockouts. He is a native of Managua, Nicaragua, and now residing in Miami, Florida, the World Boxing Council lightweight champion. Here is Alexis Arguello.
about ready to go with the tail of the tape upcoming here as we look at the lightweight champion of the world, Alexis Arguello, 30 years of age, weighed in at 140 1/4. Kevin Rooney at 140 pounds. Now, bear in mind, Rooney has been campaigning as a welterweight, so he had to come down to make this fight. And Alexis Arguello, a quarter pound over, as agreed upon by the managers of both camps, give or take a pound at 140. It was 1940 that Henry Armstrong, who at the time was the featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight champion of the world all at the same time, tried to add the middleweight crown, and he fought a 10-round draw for the championship against Seferino Garcia. No fighter has ever won 4 titles. Arguello hopes that this will be the beginning of the path to that unfulfilled ambition. And Kevin Rooney, of course, an opportunity to move into the ranks of the 140-pounders or of the welterweights where he is unranked. Seeing his opportunity here today, he has lost only once, and that was to Davey Moore. He was even after 6 rounds and was stopped on cuts in the 7th. And, of course, Moore is now the WBA junior middleweight champion at 154 pounds. So that's not a bad blemish on his record. Arguello in blue, Rooney in white.
Tim, Kevin Rooney started out by crowding Arguello. He's not moving side to side. I think he's going to try to outpunch Arguello, which to me would be a fatal mistake.
I would agree, Gil. I think there's 2 ways to beat Arguello. In fact, to hop right on him and hurt him in the first round, earlier rounds, or either outbox him. I think with Rooney, the best thing he should do is smother Arguello's punches. If he stands in front of him, he's in trouble.
Well, that's what he's doing right now, Ray. He's winging himself, and he's never been known as a puncher. He landed a pretty good right hand right on Arguello's chin.
Rooney the aggressor in the early goring, and Arguello, known as somewhat of a slow starter, having to be busy as a counterpuncher here against the Rooney attack.
Tim, you're only a slow starter if the other fellow leaves you alone. But Rooney's right on top of Arguello, and he's making Arguello put it into high gear right away.
The referee is Larry Hazard. He will figure in the scoring here on the round system in New Jersey with judges Charles Spina and Harold Letterman. So Rooney showing a little respect for the punching power of Arguello at 140 pounds, has been walking in and winging right from the opening bell.
Rooney's type of fighter is very awkward in style. He comes in, hands close together, gloves protecting his chin. But Arguello, we found out that he's effective with the punches thrown under him.
A little blood from the nose of Kevin Rooney, nothing serious, but showing that Arguello, as usual, has been on target. Under a minute to go, round 1.
That was a little south of the border, Tim, but it was an effective body punch by Arguello.
Watching him train against a welterweight on his final day of sparring on Thursday, he certainly looked like he could still throw with power and effectiveness at 140.
He has landed some big punches already this round, Tim.
Well, the question with Rooney, forgetting about his boxing ability, was not coming down in weight from 147 to 140 will affect him.
Well, his trainer, Custamato, said that it didn't bother him at all. He said he was working out at 140, 142 all week in the gym, and he was in great shape.
Under 20 seconds to go now, and round number 1.
You notice how Arguello is placing those body shots. They look like lazy punches, but they take everything out of you.
Final seconds of the first round with Rooney banging away. Tim Ryan with Gil Clancy, Sugar Ray Leonard, Alexis Arguello up at 140 pounds for the first time in his career. put pressure on Arguello, and that is having Arguello retaliate very effectively and very busily.
Tim, you notice now, Rooney has got to go to the body with that left hook. He'll dig to the body, come back into the head, because by then, Rooney would have stood up.
Oh, there's a solid right hand landed by Arguello.
Rooney's hurt.
Back on his heel.
He's hurt.
Another right hand lands from Arguello.
Picture-perfect punches by Arguello. That right hand is as straight as an arrow.
Rooney's starting to wear down now. Get a blood, goes to the body, breaks him up.
Another big right hand that rumbled Rooney.
He brings him back up. Body shots him, and then comes over the right hand.
Rooney makes no attempt at all to go side to side and move out of the range. He's trying to outpunch Arguello, and he's no big puncher. But he's a tough kid.
He has been shaken twice, has not gone down for the second round. But Arguello has hardly missed a punch he has thrown. He's been deadly accurate. Rooney staying there with him as Clancy and Ray Leonard pointing out he's really an easy target at this point.
Again, you'll see Will go back to the body, because he can think about that hurts. Rooney sets him up.
Arguello's been able to block almost everything Rooney has thrown in this round. He got through a couple of shots in the first round, but I don't recall one landing here in the second.
Tim, any aspiring amateur fighter should really watch Arguello, the way he throws that right hand. He drops it right at the other fella's chest, and it hits him on the chin. Comes in straight as an arrow.
A minute to go, round two. Right hand lead by Rooney got through. Rooney gamely holding his ground and trying to punch back, but he's taking the shots. Arguello's been blocking both hands.
Arguello drops one right hand on the chin and brings it right back down underneath. There it was underneath again.
Another 30 seconds to go in the second round, scheduled for 10.
Well, we mentioned would Arguello have the same punching power as 140 pounders. So far, he's landed some big bombs, and Rooney's still standing.
Final seconds of this second round. Arguello is still anxiously overlooking Rooney. The doctor is in there, Frank Goggin and his staff, and now Rooney struggling to get up. And the doctor just to say, relax. We've got a little bit of control here, but Rooney is sitting up. And finally, Alexis has gone to his corner to be attended to by his handlers when he was concerned. A big right-hand shot that dropped Rooney right on the seat of his pants.
Tim, I think this should dispel any fears that Arguello would not be a hard puncher at 140 pounds. Anybody he hits with that right hand at 140 pounds is going to go. I don't care who they are.
Well, Aaron Pryor might have a different point of view about that, which we may solicit.
Now, Aaron may say he's not going to hit me with that punch, but believe me, anybody that he hits with that straight right hand is going to go. Because Kevin Rooney has a good chin.
This is what I want to see with Aaron Pryor as well, because I think it's going to be a good fight, contrasting styles. I like Arguello.
I remember Ray Leonard when there was talk about an Aaron Pryor, Sugar Ray Leonard fight, and you told us that you really wanted to fight Pryor because he had been built into such a hard punching kind of a guy that everybody thinks was the most dangerous guy in the game today.
That's true, Tim. That's the reason I can't wait until that fight is signed.
All right. Well, here is Kevin Rooney now being assisted to the stool, and